Welcome to Cook Serve Delicious 2 and my continuing attempts to do all the Chef for Hire events at all the restaurants and get a medal each time, preferably gold, but occasionally other colours. This time around I'm going to start Slammy's old-fashioned barbecue restaurant, which has some kind of sandwich, beef and some kind of other meat. I couldn't tell you which they are. But the meat you definitely prepare in advance and the sandwich you partially prepare in advance, which is only going to leave me, of course, out of the 4 holding slots I've got, 1 for the 3 sides, which are mashed potatoes, fried okra and toast. The drinks are sodas, 25% buzz, and 6 serving stations. So as is my norm, before I start a new restaurant, let's read the information on Slammy's. Slammy's old-fashioned barbecue was founded in 1987 on the idea that the world can and should revolve around barbecues. We grill it and we smoke it. We sauce it and we rub it. Whether you want pork, beef, steak or all of the above, we've got a plate waiting for you. Come and try our signature-style barbecue, including our super-secret recipe sauce, which is banned in 3 countries in the European Union. Our meat is humanely raised, killed, processed and cooked to perfection. Come early to guarantee your spot, and come hungry to guarantee satisfaction. Okay! Not that they're boasting or anything, but apparently Slammy's thinks it's wonderful as a barbecue. So, let's see how we do at Slammy's. I like this restaurant if memory serves me correctly, so I should be able to get a perfect day. Okay, roast beef sandwich by the looks of it. Roast beef and seasoning. Brisket, oh, that's what this is. And ham. What have we got by the way of sides? Well, we'll go with fried okra. So all 3 of the entrees are either prepared in advance or partially prepared in advance, so I'm going to have to do something with that sandwich once it's ready. Okay, roast beef, barbecue sauce and a top bun. Okay, so it varies between barbecue and whatever the other one was. Queso. As in that one. And as you see, it's created a lot of brisket and a lot of ham and quite a bit of roast beef for the sandwiches as well. So by the looks of it, I'm going to spend most of my time concentrating on chores and refilling the sides. I think that's one of the reasons I like Slammy's. I do remember when they first came out, one of the first few shifts at Slammy's, where you prepare, I think it's brisket, ham, turkey and sausage. There was a problem where you couldn't prepare them all fast enough to actually before the first orders disappeared, but that was corrected in one of the later patches. So I do remember that because I played Slammy's not too long after this game first came out, and that was one of the problems. And I've run out of sides. Well, let's go with mashed potato, just because. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roast beef, queso and a top bun. The joy of when you prepare all the foods in advance is you can actually get to serve quite a lot of them during a rush hour. Yeah, now I've run out of sides again. What should we go for this time? Well, let's go for toast. Okay, let's do some chores. And number 5, isn't it? It's waiting. Okay. 3 and 4. Roast beef, barbecue and a top bun for that one. And roast beef, barbecue and a top bun for that one. Some more chores. Actually, no, we'll serve the last sandwich before we do the chores, because it almost expired, so I figured I might as well use it before I prepare some more roast beef. But my brisket's going to expire shortly, as is the ham. So anybody that wants some, without having to wait, come in now. That's my roast beef back. Okay. Well, before the next rush hour starts, I'm going to replace the brisket and the ham. That way, with luck, that both should last till the end of the day. Of course, now someone comes in and orders some. I'll throw away the side as well. My side has disappeared again, hasn't it? Oh, I've run out of roast beef for my sandwiches. I didn't actually realise that. Well, that was one of the easiest rush hours I think I've ever done. Because so much of that was just pre-prepared. It just makes life so easy. And this is shift number 1. And I'm doing, well, so far, 76 orders. Make that currently 79. 80. And I've been under no stress doing it. Whereas if I do 75 orders at, say, All the Sports Grill or, I don't know, one of the other restaurants I've done at this point, Chinese food, for example, by the end of it, I am stressed beyond belief for how much effort it takes. But 82 perfect combos, and I was under absolutely no stress and pressure whatsoever. Perfect day, gold medal. No, I'm disappointed. I unlocked nothing. But I do have 2 emails to read. How many shifts are there? Oh, there's 14 shifts at Slammy's. As you can see, for that one, for example, you've got brisket, turkey, ham, sausage, and stew, all of which you prepare in advance, and that might be pulled pork, I don't remember. But you prepare the meat for that in advance as well. So it's a matter of keeping, in that case, 5 dishes fully stocked in the 8 holding slots you've got, and 1 partially stocked, which is not the most difficult thing to do. So if you want an easy restaurant to do, I would recommend Slammy's. Out of all the restaurants, it's the one I probably found the easiest. Although, let me go back to it, I think the World Tour was relatively easy for me as well. Maybe that was just me. But Slammy's is definitely the one I think I found the easiest in this game so far. Alright, memo from the CEO, weather alert. Hello underlings. I've just heard of a weather alert affecting our area. At around 3 PM this afternoon we can expect torrential downpour, flooding that will make travel nearly impossible, and likely power outages in much of the city and its surrounding areas. In light of this, I would like to issue my own alert that anyone caught leaving work before 5 PM to avoid the storm and stock up on essential supplies before the inevitable downfall of civilization as we know it will be conveniently made redundant at their next review. You are also not allowed to stay here to wait out the storm. As I've called my helicopter to pick me up and take me out of town, I don't trust any of you, especially Brenda, to not eat my array of fine cheeses in my absence. I've tied up our office dog Spots to the street lamp outside, so he should be fine. Stay dry, Robert Overling, CEO. Always an evil little toad, isn't he? And the other email, my last will and testament. Bury me next to Bryson. Okay, not much of a last will and testament, but I think Robert Overling is the one who deserves to be buried at this point, preferably alive, so he can really suffer. Okay, well that was the first shift at Slammy's, and my current set of restaurants I'm kind of circling through is Esteban's, Fire Kickers, Food Shackers and Slammy's, so next time around I think it's going to be Esteban's and the second shift at Esteban's with, what's that, Tres Leeches, No Idea and No Idea. And I'm terrible at both of those, even if I can't remember what they're called. I remember being terrible at them from the last time I played this game. So, that should be fun for me. Yeah. Famous words and all that. Okay. Well, I'll look forward to my second shift at Esteban's, where I'm going to want to throw something at the screen by the time I've finished it, I'm sure. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you down the road for more Chef for Hire events in Cook Serve Delicious 2. Cheerio!